White, go for leap. Put the cash on it. Bought a new Jeep.
You already know who it is. Welcome back to the Lewis Basketball Network. It is Professor Lou on the Lewis Basketball Network, and I am back with another one, with another banger, with yet another video. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you're new. Make sure to like the video. Make sure to share this video, man. It only helps the channel grow. I truly appreciate it, guys. I hope everyone is having a wonderful Monday afternoon. So, what I am going to do right here is I wanted to show you members of the mainstream media, ladies and gentlemen. The people that are hating on Golden State so bad that they want them to lose. Now, I know that they're trying to give them, some of them are trying to give them their props, but let's face it, it's all connected towards one man. It is the hate for Kevin Durant. It is the disrespect for Steph Curry. And only Steph Curry gets props when Kevin Durant is dissing the media, and then he's injured, and then the Warriors win. And bottom line is, LeBron James. Now you're gonna say, what does LeBron James have to do with any of this? It's pretty simple. The reason the media flip-flops and either picks Steph or Kevin Durant is all connected to LeBron James. Why, you ask? Simple. LeBron James was regarded as the best player in the world. LeBron James has come out to the media and said many things. I mean, you know, he says he's the best. When he loses, it's a matter of, I did everything I could. You know, gives his list of career accomplishments that you can't judge me because, you know, I've done everything I can in this game. And why do you hate me so much? No, it's not that we hate you. It's just the fact that, you know, you come out here and you pretty much run your mouth and you know, pretty much have all this smoke talking about how you're the it thing. And this just shows you right over here how much the media loves you and how they hate Golden State. It may not tell it to you directly, but they tell it to you subliminally. Media members, show LeBron James how much you love him and how much you have disdain for KD, Steph, and the Golden State Warriors. Because the bottom line is, well, why should I talk? Why don't we just hear it from them and see what they have to say, all right? Guys, take it away.
It's impossible for Golden State to win. Number one, they're up 3-2 and they still have home court. That's number one. So as I told you, even if you think they're better than 2-1 favorites, say they're 70% likely to win the next game, Houston, and they're 70% likely to go to Golden State and win a Game 7 if they win a Game 6. 7 times 7, 49. That means they're under 50-50 to win both games. That's the way probability works. They're less likely to win than they are to lose, more likely to lose this series, even if they're huge favorites in both games, because they staked a really good team to an extra game, and that team has home court. Now consider what that team has. Steph Curry, MVP. They have an MVP on the team still. Klay Thompson, All-Star. MVP and an All-Star. Draymond Green, All-Star. MVP and 2 All-Stars. Andre Iguodala, Finals MVP. You mean to tell me the 4th best player on your team is a former Finals MVP who can still defend and hit clutch shots? And by the way, make good decisions with the ball, handle the ball? You mean to tell me that's your 4th best player, but you can't get it done, stake to a 1-game lead, basically the next 2 games, elimination games for the Rockets? No, this ain't over for Golden State. On Golden State, open shot, fate of the universe on the line, or the Martians have the death beam pointed at Earth, you better hit it. I want Iguodala. That's right. And I know what that sounds like. And it's not fair to Steph because so much defensive attention is paid to him. And I'm not saying Steph's not a better shooter. He's a way better shooter. Iguodala's got ice water.
Somebody finally made it.
About damn time.
To Canada.
You can't keep a good man down. The king of the North has arrived. Let's get it started.
Easily took the easy route and talked about how Rob Parker has been hating on Steph Curry for the longest because, you know, Kevin Durant is the best player and Steph is a mirage. Like, he's really not that great. You know, I know people have said, you know, he was a guy who used to hit clutch shots, but ever since the 2016 finals, he's never really been the same player. And he's been known to, to choke in big moments, according to a lot of people. But I just don't see how his finals average is actually better than a lot of players in NBA history, especially some of the great ones that have played in this game. And somehow Steph Curry is a choker when it comes to just big moments. Like I said, 2016 to me was his biggest choke job. I think when he had an opportunity to win Finals MVP, Kevin Durant took it away. Well, Kevin Durant really didn't take it away. Kevin Durant had to come pick up the pieces because Curry shot terrible in Game 3. You could make the case that Curry probably should have 2 Finals MVPs right now. 2015, he had a chance to do it in 2016, failed. They get Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant tried to give it to Steph, and it didn't happen. And Kevin Durant has been the best player in the last 2 finals. But, and I'm going to say it again, Kevin Durant, I'm not hating on KD, man, no smoke. I'm just getting sick and tired of the disrespect that Steph Curry gets. I mean, look, and I can be objective about Steph. Steph has this nonchalant attitude. He tends to get cute with the basketball. Like, when he should be making the simple pass, he tries to make the flashy pass. He tries to be extraordinary. He tries to thread the needle. He tries to try to make things too hard when you should be trying to make things more simple. But Curry's known for that. So I get on Steph on that. Like, it's like, dude, just make the play, bro. Or if I say, why are you shooting too many threes? I know you love to shoot the 3-point ball, but you do more than that. Go to the basket if your shot is not falling, Curry. And I say that all the time. So, I get on guys, man, when it's like, you guys have the skills to do more than one thing, especially if you could do many things, man. It's like, I tell you, intangibles, very important, very important. So if one thing is not working, try to go to something else, especially if you're very good at it and you're capable of doing it. Just try it. That's what it is. But it just shows you the media's disdain for the Warriors, man, and they're sick and twisted. Broussard's agenda is for LeBron James to win championships, and hopefully somebody comes to Los Angeles to say that it's great for the NBA because it creates drama, because that's what the NBA is really all about. It's all drama. Competition comes second. Drama comes first. Competition comes second. And then even at times, there's really no competition because it's always clearly one favorite over the other. It happens. And so then you got Rob Parker, who, let's face it, to be honest with you, he doesn't like Steph Curry. He doesn't like the Golden State Warriors without Kevin Durant, even though he's called them the most sensitive player of all time. So it's funny how those two talk, but they flip-flop. I love how Chris says Rob flip-flops, says the LeBron apologist, but what? And then Max Kellerman, oh my God, he's been wishing for the Warriors to lose for such a long time so he could create with his own narratives. I mean, he says Steph is in clutch. While the Warriors need Kevin Durant's not even a top 5 player when he exposed you fanboys in the media for being latoxic. Yes. Sniffing those latoxic fumes in the air of how great LeBron James is, and he is clearly better, but everybody else is not even close, according to Max Kellerman. Then you have Nick Wright, who continues to make excuses and every time he's wrong, he stutters. You notice that, ladies and gentlemen? He stutters. So you got Max, you got Rob, and you got Shannon Sharp. He's not showing it right now because LeBron is not in the playoffs. But let's face it, he can't stand the fact that the Warriors are in the finals again. He would have loved for LeBron to be in the playoffs and to knock off the Warriors. But let's face it, LeBron was avoiding to face them at every junction. And it's the truth. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, this is your boy Lewis with another one. Just wanted to show you a video on how much the media has a disdain on Golden State and how much they cannot stand the Warriors and they really want the Warriors to fall off the earth. That's why they've come up with narratives every second. They will hang on to any narrative. You could say one is for ratings, but it's like number 2. There is a clear agenda on why players don't make all NBA teams. There's an agenda why players don't make all NBA defensive teams. There's an agenda as to why players get MVP over another one. And, and then they lie on national television because it's clear their guy or their team has to be the forefront so that they can run with stories, because that's what the NBA is about, ladies and gentlemen. NBA is a soap opera. Shaq has said it best. The NBA is nothing but actors, because that's what this is. So, once again, this is your boy Lewis with another one, man. What do you guys think about the Golden State Warriors? Do they deserve the hate that they get? Because according to Max Kellerman, look, you got one MVP, a superstar, 2 superstars, and then former MVP, and then a finals MVP, and an all-star. the same people were saying, but Draymond Green and Klay Thompson are overrated. Now they're all-stars. Klay Thompson didn't deserve to make an all-NBA team, but it's like, and I was like, yo, you guys change it every day, man. Which one is it? It just shows you the bias and the hate that they have. So, as always, bless up. One love. Peace. Thanks for watching. DJ, you already know the deal. Roll that outro.
They blended him in when he arrived, Skip. Remember, they had played 2 years before KD got there. Went 73-9. Steph was a 2-time league MVP, and they blended him in. His first year there, I think they went 68-14, 67-8, something like that. They won like 68 games. They're a little off the 73 win total. So sure they can. They're different with KD. They're not
extremely different.
Right. They're just not better. I just believe, and Draymond kind of echoed what I've been saying. Yes, they're a great team. Yes, they believe they can win without KD. KD virtually makes them unbeatable because they got a guy when the rubber meets the road, need to meet the road. He can go get you 35 in the ISO situation. Sometimes that works to their disadvantage because even though they got down, Skip, this was, I think, their third straight game, they got down by at least 17. The ball kept moving. The cut step kept happening. And the next thing you know, they find themselves right back into the game. And late in the ball game, their execution is flawless. The other team flounders. They find themselves winning the game and off to the NBA Finals they go. So can they? Yes. But, Skip, I think a part of them deep down, they don't want KD to come back.
I agree.
They want to show that they're a much more than a Kevin Durant team. Because they want to, because you see Steph, now Kevin Durant was playing great before he got hurt. I don't know if he's playing any better than what Steph Curry played the last 5.5 games.
Obviously, he's a better player. He's just a bigger man, harder to stop.
But
I don't know that he's ever played any better than Steph has over this stretch.
No, Skip. 37, a triple-double. Steph Curry had 13 rebounds last night. There's no way. Portland ought to be ashamed of themselves.
It was a tour de force.
It was. I think they want to show. Draymond echoed it. Draymond told the man to his face, we won before you got here.
Told him that.
We'll win after you leave.
In December. Yep.
I ain't talking about boss either. So I think a part of them, Skip, they're saying all the right things. They're putting their best foot forward. Yeah, we need KD. We'd love to have KD back. For that matter, we'd love to have Boogie back. But I think a part of them deep down, they really want to do this thing without them.
Yep.
Without KD especially.
Yep.
Because over the last 2 years, if y'all didn't have KD, y'all would have lost. If y'all didn't have KD, this would have happened. They said, okay, we don't have KD now. And we swept to the Western Conference Finals.
Sometimes I don't let go. I shine and shine, know that it falls. It's mad cause of your hoes, watching from the outside. Sometimes I don't let go. Yo, Punch, what up, man? If you ain't got no haters, you ain't poppin'. If you ain't got no paper, you ain't poppin'. I got that nine, I got that later, what you got? I got that line, I got that stick, I got that rock. I finesse, I collect, I deposit. That's probably why your bitches in my comments. I said, come and get this dick. She said, where, nigga, stop. I said, I got that 8-inch in the closet.